So, friends, people often say that staying physically active keeps us healthy, but no one actually tells us how staying physically active can keep us healthy. So, have you ever wondered if scientists have actually studied this? Did they conduct experiments to prove or disprove whether physical activity truly improves our health? And if so, what kind of studies have they done? And which diseases have they focused on? So let's dive into these questions together in this video. So last time I told you the importance of being physically active and WHO recommendations for different age groups to be physically active. So today I'm going to discuss the diseases that scientists suggest can be prevented by maintaining regular physical activity. The first one is GERD. We usually know about acid reflux, right? So acids from our stomach come back to our esophagus and gives a harsh burning sensation. So this is called GERD. That means gastroesophageal reflux disease. This GERD can be tough to deal with. It causes things like heartburns, food coming back up, and trouble swallowing. So, overall, it makes our daily life hard. So, some people even feel chest pain or have trouble breathing. It ruins the quality of our life. So, scientists found that regular physical activity reduces the risk of GERD, especially in older adults and smokers. So, engaging in 150 minutes of exercise per week significantly lowers the chances of developing GERD. So, this stresses the importance of staying active for digestive health. So, let's discuss the next disease that can be prevented or reduced by being regularly physically active. So, this is CSVD. The scientists explored how physical activity can help prevent and treat cerebral small vessel disease. Cerebral small vessel disease is a common brain condition. So, where the small blood vessels in our brain are not working properly, so often leading to problems like stroke and memory issues. It's like having teeny plumbing issues in our brain that can cause big problems over time. So, these studies highlight how choosing the best exercises for different age groups affects our brain. Studies on animals also suggest that exercise makes the brain healthier by helping it grow and fixing blood vessels. Below are the links to some exercise equipment that you can utilize at home, helping you in staying physically active. Check them out. Cardiovascular health or health of our heart. In a study reviewing different evidences, it was found that people who are more physically active have a lower risk of developing heart diseases compared to those who are less active. So, following the recommendation of doing at least 150 minutes of moderate to intensity exercise per week or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise per week can help reduce this risk. Even doing smaller amounts of physical activity than recommended can still be helpful, especially for those who are not very active or not very fit. So, the message is some exercise is good for the heart, but more is even better. So, if you want to know how much physical activity one needs at different age groups per day or per week, I made a video on that. Just check this link above here somewhere. So, now let's discuss about type 2 diabetes. Scientists also suggest that there are research evidences suggesting that one can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by being regularly physically active. For example, Check this report where the scientists concluded that our study revealed that more physical activity and less TV viewing were related to a decreased type 2 diabetes risk. Share your transformative journey with physical activity in the comments. So let's hear about those moments when exercise turned your health around. Whether it's shedding those extra pounds, boosting your energy levels, or simply feeling more alive. So your experiences inspire others to take charge of their well-being. So let's go to another health benefit, that is eye health, the health of our eyes. So yes, there are studies on the impact of physical activity on the health of eyes. So now let's see how exercise and physical activity can affect our eyes and several common eye problems. Number one, DED. So this is dry eye disease. So this condition makes your eyes feel dry, irritated, and uncomfortable. So next, cataracts. Cataracts cause cloudiness in the lens of the eye, leading to blurred vision. Myopia. Myopia makes it hard to see distant objects clearly. Glaucoma. Glaucoma damages the optic nerve, often due to increased pressure in the eye. Diabetic retinopathy. This is a complication of diabetes that affects the blood vessels in the retina. AMD, age-related macular degeneration. So the AMD causes the loss of central vision due to damage to the macula, which is the small part of the retina. Scientists suggest that regular exercise like running, walking, or cycling could help delay or lessen the effects of these eye diseases. So it recommends moderate exercise for at least 150 minutes per week as a potential way to take care of your eyes and prevent some eye problems. Now, let's see what the scientists say about physical activity and blood pressure. So, scientists took highly trained athletes and people who do a lot of endurance exercise like running, biking, to be good examples to study when looking at how exercise affects blood pressure. So, regular aerobic physical activity like walking is really important for preventing and treating high blood pressure. So, when people exercise regularly, so it can help lower their blood pressure. So, doctors often recommend at least 30 minutes of brisk walking each day to help control blood pressure. So now I will give you a perk at the end. This is last but not least. So let me tell you what scientists have discovered about the link between physical activity in children and their school grades. In the desire to see our kids achieve high scores in their exams, what we do, we often allow them to compromise the time they spend on their physical activity. So scientists say that is the worst thing one can do for them. So there had been a lot of studies on the relationship between physical activity and grades of school going children. So the overall outcome is that physical activity and fitness positively impacted cognitive and academic outcomes. Yes. So most studies, almost 91.7% of studies, showed that physical activity and fitness were linked to improve intellectual ability and academic grades. So now the choice is yours. So I hope this information helped you to get motivated to be physically active. So if you think this video added value, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to Wisdom Vibes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.